This is a first for me doing a live from the airport. I am going to wait a little bit for you guys to catch up. So 15 seconds into the live, I'm gonna start this. Okay, about 40 seconds into it. How's everybody doing this morning? French toast in Texas. That's a funny name. What's up, Brandon? Good morning, everybody. We are at the airport today. The title says LAX. I don't know why. I'm always flying out of LAX when I do fly. But this is Ontario Airport at the Aspire Lounge, which allows me to do this. And before I continue, I just want to ask everyone in the chat right now, how's the audio? I got the windscreen on, so I'm trying to black out the background noise. So check this out, guys. I am drinking this on purpose for one reason. On that Swift rollover video with the Coors Light load, I got shredded by so many people in the comments on Instagram and YouTube. Oh, you hate Coors, you probably like that piss water, Bud Light, or this or that. And bro, I'll drink a Coors, relax. So all those people that unsubscribed and hate me for that, there you go. Hopefully I won you back. So right now, it is currently 9:06 a.m. my time. And we are doing the Tennessee Tow Show and Tow Museum all weekend. I am going to be, I don't even know. I have a whole itinerary. I'm being flown out there for free. They sponsored my ticket and everything. Carol, shout out to Carol from Tow Times. The reason for me going is to draw attention to not just the tow show itself, but the Tow Museum. Now, if you guys don't know, disgusting, horrible accident yesterday. I think it was yesterday on the 110 freeway local to us. Another tow truck driver died. I'm not gonna say the company name yet because nothing's really confirmed, and I don't know if they're doing that their own. But he was a flatbed driver doing AAA, assisting someone on the side of the freeway, and got hit by someone else. So that's the really unfortunate part. I know Alex and I and everyone on my crew, when we're doing rollovers, we're always on the side of the freeway doing our thing. And it doesn't feel dangerous to me. I don't know why it just doesn't. It should. But the real danger is those guys. It's always like the AAA guys, the light duty guys, the guys jumping your battery, giving you gas, hooking up your car on the freeway. It's a really, really sad thing. As a tower myself, it gives you this weird feeling like it happens so often. I think the statistic is it hasn't changed in like years. It's 1 every 6 or 1 every 7, depending on what source you Google from. 1 every 6 or 7 days, a tow truck driver dies in the line of duty. So again, condolences to that local tow company. But part of the reason I'm going for this weekend too is the Tow Museum itself. Besides being a museum, honoring, doing a Hall of Fame thing and having cool stuff for like the history of towing, they have a memorial, and every year they do an auction, and I'm going this week, and that's what I'm going to be doing, signing a Hino tow truck along with Ron Pratt, and they give it away, and the proceeds go to this fund that they have that gets dispersed to the families, for the victims of these tow fatalities. So I'll be making a donation Saturday. I think it's Saturday. But yeah, it's a pretty serious event. I know everyone's always like, you and Alex are crazy. We climb up containers like monkeys. We're like running in traffic like, they're gonna. But it's pretty humbling. It's a sad thing when you see it happen local all the time. That's probably like the 10th one this year so far in Southern California. It's a really, really sad thing. So if you guys are interested, let me do something really quick if you guys are in the chat. I'm gonna Google Carol's email and give you guys a link to the Tow Museum. You guys can check it out, make a donation. You don't even have to make a donation either, just check it out. So the link itself is to the Wall of the Fallen. And they updated, I believe, with all the people that have passed away in the tow industry. So bam, right there in the chat, Joshua Acosta. Why is that my thumbnail, by the way? God, that was from like high school when I used to drink Jägermeister. All right, now I'm so sorry. Let's start getting to the questions. Dude, that's Dave. David Sellis. Super Dave, the one that drives the flaming rotator. Yes, I will be going live, Dave, at the tow show and the museum all weekend. You guys are gonna get sick of me for how much I'm gonna be in depth at the tow show, but they're really, really fun events. Oh, can't wait to see Hulk 2.0. Timothy, well, I got news for you. Monday, I'm gonna get a personal, exclusive, behind the scenes tour at the Miller factory. I get access that no one else gets access to, and they allowed me to record it. So I don't know if I'm gonna live stream it or record it with the action camera or the Pocket 3 so I can make it into a video for you guys. I'm not sure yet, but it's gonna be really, really fun. And for you guys just joining now, I'm drinking Coors Light in honor of the Swift rollover video. Because I said Coors Light is PP beer, and a lot of people were crying. People get so offended when you insult their personal stuff. Ozzy says, hi, Dave. Yeah, so that's Super Dave, guys. You guys spam him right now. All right, now let's get to the questions. I've been ignoring everyone because I've been, doing the tow museum stuff, but let's get to it with the fans. It is PPB. Thank you. Dave, hold down the fort while I'm gone, sir. Oh, crap. That came out bad. You guys know what I meant, though. Steve Zamaron. Thumbs up to you, sir. Why would you retract that? That was a perfectly fine message. Are you guys buying any more rotators for your company? Yes. I'm going to Miller factory on Monday to go check out Hulk 2.0. After that, no. That'll be our 7th rotator in the company, and we're selling Hulk 1.0. So we'll stay at 6. We're fine with 6. The history of Pepe's is gonna have to wait for a, you know what, I'll get into it really quick. My flight boards at 10:50 or something. It's 9:11 right now. So history of Pepe's. Grandpa started it, let's say 78. Not even towing, but like recycling metal, like junk just to get money. My parents, my dad especially on that side, my grandpa that started the company, they grew up really, really, really poor. And he started junking cars, with an underlift. They had an old Ford. And geez, I'm trying to remember the model and the year of all this stuff. But long story short, it started from that, from junking cars to towing cars to getting another truck, a 3rd, 4th, 5th truck. My dad and uncle came on board, and practically 45 years later, we got like 100 tow trucks in the fleet, 12 locations in Southern California. I always say this, and I haven't been fact checked yet, but I think we are the largest towing company in the state of California, with like 100 employees and 100 trucks to match, including landauls, rotators, heavy wreckers, wheel lifts, flatbeds. We got the telehandler and excavator and all that stuff. I'm not sure what other company in California has that many trucks and locations. So that one question took up a lot of time. Are you going on vacation? Yes and no. I'm gonna go to the Tennessee tow show this weekend, and I'm gonna be doing meet and greets, giving away. Oh, I got my suitcase full of like NFC keychains, pens, all kinds of stuff to give away if you guys see me. So I'll be doing that and visiting the tow museum and doing their yearly auction for the people that are falling in the line of duty for towing. Hulk 2.0, 75 or 50 ton? 5-0, baby. I don't need a 75 to do what I do. I'm sorry, Alex, but I get shit done with the 50 ton. Hey, that rhymes. And can I cuss on live? I don't cuss in my videos, and I'm sorry if you guys are watching this with the kids, but that was pretty cool and clever. Would an M100 ever be needed? No. Great truck. Love the progress on it. Miller makes awesome equipment. That's all we buy. But first of all, they're illegal in California. Weight restrictions. Our state. It sucks. Second, And the way it works is, think of it this way. For the price of an M100, I could buy 2 Hulks. Almost 2 75 tons as well. But you can't charge double the price. When people call for a rotator, right? They don't say, I need a 40, 50, 70. A rotator is a rotator here. There's no price difference between the different levels of a rotator. So whether if Dave's 40 ton goes on scene, or if I buy an M100 and it goes on scene, you bill the same amount. So it doesn't make sense for us to get an M100, you know? Plus, between Alex and I, we get anything done. Dude, nice glasses. Thank you. These are the Meta Ray-Bans. So I'm gonna do something really quick. Bam. I'm recording on these glasses. I'm recording myself. It's like an infinite feedback loop. These are the Gen 1s. I got these when they first came out. They got the new ones that came out that have a display inside. So as I'm looking, I can see my messages pop up and reply like this. I want to get those. If anyone has any connections at Meta or something, I want those. They're sold out. Can't wait to see Hulk 2.0. Rhonda, you're in luck. Monday. Stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. Monday, I'm going to be going live at the Miller Factory. Again, behind the scenes tour, VIP status. You guys are going to see what it's like. See, a lot of people, when you buy cars, they just come off a factory line, like a Toyota Camry, a Honda Civic, whatever, right? A Nissan Altima. And it goes straight to the dealer and you get it. It's dealer spec. Same thing with tow trucks. It's called Miller spec. My dad throws that out the window. He custom specs his trucks. I mean, you wouldn't tell, because if you put 2 rotators next to each other, to the, untrained eye, they look identical. But he is crazy anal about this stuff. I was at the factory once when Hulk was getting built, and they almost had a heart attack, like, because he does stuff like, he told them, I want the DEF tank inside the toolbox. I want the batteries up top, and I want that gap closed. I don't want that huge gap between the back of the cab and the wrecker body. I want a double pylon. They literally threw their clip, were like, damn it, Joe, we don't do that. And he told them, I'll never forget, for me, you will. And they did it. He's got that pull just because how much trucks he buys, and his relationship with Miller. He's very loyal. We're very loyal to Miller. Let's see. I am so behind on the questions, guys. I am so sorry. Let's do this quick. Dude, nice glasses. Thank you. I found that car don't respect truck drivers, but respect tow truck drivers. Oh, hell no. We do not get respected at all. You guys see my videos. I edit out a lot of cussing. Just between you and I know people think Alex is silent and that I'm very polite. We are, of course. But we're truckers. We're always cussing at people because they run right by us. They're always honking. They do not respect us for anything. People just see the traffic, especially at the end of a rollover when everything's clear and the trailer's upright and it's hooking up, and the people at the tail end of that traffic come by flipping us off, sometimes throwing stuff, honking. They don't see, the hours before what we did to clear the scene for them to even get by. Very sad, but what are you gonna do? Hello from Indiana, how are you? What's up, Andrew Santos? I'm doing great, sir. Cheers to you. What's up, Juan? What's up, Matthew? What's up, Ozzy? Jeff Stratton, I'm sure someone will fact check it for you. Yeah, sure, someone fact check me right now. Who's the largest tow company in the state of California? I wouldn't even ask Google that, because how would Google know? Because I don't think those stats are listed unless they go by our MC number or something. But who has more than 100 trucks and 12 locations? If anyone, it would probably be someone either in the south or up north. Northern California, because I'm not familiar with those companies up there, so there could be someone huge up there. Night Wolves, I'm going to the Tennessee tow show also with my Kenworth T37 travel truck. Oh, nice. See me, you can't miss me. I'm going to be wearing on Friday my cutoff. I'm going to show off the guns with my Just Call Pepe shirt. And on Saturday, I don't know what I'm going to wear yet, but just spot me, and I got some goodies for you, sir. Be careful out there in your travels. Thank you. That guy taking your bags. Dave, you silly goose. No one's taking my bags. This is the Centurion Lounge, baby. Be careful out there. That guy taking your bags. Oh my God, you guys are just dropping comments like crazy, bro. Tennessee is whiter than Sweden. I'm Mexican, so hopefully they accept me over there. My favorite part of the channel is listening to you and Alex roasting your dad. Bro, you would love it at the shop. That's all the shop is. And when Dave is there, it's game over. All we do is roast my dad and get shredded by him. That's like 90% of our off time there. My dad always gets mad. He's like, because he says, what do you idiots do? You guys just come in here on purpose to make fun of me and get me mad. Josh, I've been subscribed for years. I'll drink to that. That's a real one right there. Hey, fun fact, I went to the Vegas Toast Show like 5 years ago. Back then I only had maybe 30, 40,000 subscribers and I got recognized a lot. That was 5 years ago. I've got like almost 10 times the subscribers now, so curious to see how many people spot me. Are those Coors Lights from the wreck? I wish, no. I had to get this at the bar. I'm drinking this actually out of respect for that Swift rollover call. A lot of people roasted me for saying, oh, you don't drink Coors Light. Bro, I'm an IPA guy, first of all. And above that, I'm a whiskey guy. Top shelf whiskey. Macallan 12 year is my go-to, like my comfort whiskey. All right, Big Money Airport Beer. It's free here with the Amex Platinum. Dave's truck is only a 40 ton. Oh yeah, it's only a 40 ton, but you wouldn't know because Dave's been at this since I was like in diapers. So come on, man. You know what? I'm gonna answer it. Anyways, just watched The Italian Job and saw one of your records in the scene with the helicopter under the freeway. Yes, if you guys are fans of that Mark Wahlberg movie, I love that movie, by the way. Not just because we're in it. I'm a big movie guy. One of our tow trucks is in the scene where he's being chased like in the tunnel, and he comes out and like, you know, Edward Norton's there in the helicopter. The Pepe's tow truck that's blocking that path. My dad told me the story about that. We got paid a lot of money for that. It's a big budget Hollywood movie, obviously, but they told them their hourly rate and they hired it for like 2-3 days or something. So, Italian Job, watch that movie, guys. Hello, everybody. Salud, everyone. 9 a.m. beers are the best. Oh, man, I had a 9 a.m. shot just before this beer. Oh my God, dude. I cannot keep up with these freaking comments. All right, let's start this fast. Thank you, James, Andrew Santos, Ozzy Thompson, Timothy Thew, everybody. On the Hook is a perfect name for your podcast. Thank you. On the Hook or Off the Hook? I haven't decided yet. I like them both. In fact, Alex gave a good one. Let me see what Alex told me. See if you guys like this one. So Alex's idea is Behind the Boom with Pepe's. Behind the Boom, On the Hook, or Off the Hook. We need to decide this fast because once I'm back from my trip, Alex is pretty much 99% done with that podcast room, guys. We're getting this up and running like this. So Behind the Boom, On the Hook, Off the Hook. I don't know. Those are in the running for the top 3. I love the video here in the UK. Ryan from the UK. Good day, mate. Peeps, Ricardo, Pepe's one for the win. I love the video. Is that a $15 beer? Like I said, no. Free with Amex Platinum. And if you guys don't believe me, all right, another one from the UK, dude. Neil, thank you for watching, man. Ooh, Alabama in the house. Sweet home Alabama. There's a Russian submarine in the Pacific that needs lifting. You game. I wish, but I don't even like lift a submarine in the middle of the ocean. If you guys can put my truck on a boat, we'll get it out. Great channel. Thank you. How long have you been towing cars and trucks? 15 years. It says Heavy Wrecker says they are the largest in California with almost 100 trucks. Stephen Wong or Stephen Wong. Is that the name of the tow company? It's just called Heavy Wrecker. And it says they almost have 100 trucks because we have exactly that. If not, like 102 or 103. Our insurance gets renewed every year at this time. November 18th, I think, is the day that the policies renew. So this is when we get all the, I get the inland sheet and the LA sheet. So we're like at 101, 102. So if they have almost 100, we have more than that. Entering any beers, is that Coors Light? Hey Pepe, Manny's voice, your dad used to get angry. Yes, Joshua with your chill. Thank you everybody. And he planned on a Tree Guy 2 video happening. Yes, I told Alex I want him as a guest. And it's not, I mean, I put him in every video just because it's funny and you guys love it now. But that's the point of this podcast, is to get people in industries that I have no clue in. Like everyone makes fun of them, right? But what if that's his job, that's his job. I mean, California is a nanny state. Everyone knows that, how crazy we are with stuff. So I can ask him things like, how strict really is it, you know? But yes, I want Tree Guy on the thing. Who decided to make the YouTube channel? Excellent question. Me, 100%. I started with an old GoPro. I didn't know of Ron Pratt at the time, and I think Trent from Plaza was before me too. But it started because I used to post my jobs on Facebook, and all my friends would be like, oh, dude, that's crazy. It looks like a movie, or is that real? So to me, it's my job, right? I see it every day. But to the layman, I mean, that aren't behind the scenes on these big jobs, because I specialize in the heavy recovery aspect, so like the big crashes. So I seen that it was popular with my friends, and I don't know what prompted it, but I decided I'm going to turn this into a YouTube channel just for fun. And some of the first videos just blew up. I had a train job once that a train hit a trailer, and the video is horrible. If you guys go on my YouTube channel and sort by date, my first videos suck. It's just me with the GoPro going, record, shaky as hell, color grading sucks, the audio sucks, but it took off. And as it took off, I taught myself more and more. I taught myself cameras, ISO, exposure, white balance. Then I taught myself editing, you know, layers, audio tracks. I taught myself things like, oh, okay, let me add some halation to this and adjust this and my color wheels, until here we are now. Okay, you guys need to slow it down with the comments, dude. It's getting crazy. Greetings from Finland. What? Finland? Bro. Okay, everyone. This is where I left off. Have you tried Disaronno? They tell me, like, I've tried it with a Dr. Pepper, I believe, right? That's a popular mixed drink. I'm drinking too. Raymond, why are you drinking? I know why I'm drinking. Do you know the Beto, the taco guy? Yeah. That's my uncle's food guy. He's like at every function for Pepe's and family events. That's funny. On the hook. Behind the boom. On the hook. Off the hook. Getting off the hook. Behind my boom. See, everyone has, I mean, behind the boom, bringing the boom. Off the hook. So this is pretty divided, but so far behind the boom is getting pretty popular. That one's Alex's idea. I'm gonna take credit for it though. I live in the Inland Empire and I'm on the freeways every day. CBR, I work for a course. Very dangerous. Do you have any ideas as to what wrap design will look like? No. I was thinking to just mimic Hulk. My dad and I, we used to have a certain paint job. I'm talking loud. People were looking at me. We used to have a certain paint job for the trucks. Pat from Superior Tow had this iconic look. And my dad had bought a lot of trucks from him. And we kept that look. And we were thinking of bringing that back for Hulk. It's like pinstripe, blue, black, and white. It's gorgeous looking. But then he was thinking too, like, people are so used to Hulk 1.0, like when I show up to a scene, they know it's me. And even though the new design that we had planned is gorgeous, I don't know if we should stray from Hulk 1.0. I mean, I don't know. So it hasn't been decided yet. When we get the truck from the factory, it's just black and white. We do that ourselves, so it's still a toss-up of how Hulk 2.0 is gonna look. I kind of want to keep it the same, but I don't. I don't know. Very confusing. The vacation, I'm going to the Tennessee Tow Show this weekend. That's what this is for. Pre-game for that, Tennessee Tow Show, and the Tow Museum on Saturday. Ohio. What's up, Ohio? On the hook. Wales, what? What time is it over there for you guys in Finland and Wales and the UK and all these people? If it's 9:29 a.m. here, so it turns out Rotator Heaven. Rotator Heaven? Heavy Wrecker Rotator Heaven. That doesn't even sound like a real company. Are you guys just making this stuff up? Heavy Wrecker Rotator Heaven. That just sounds like me after like 6 of these Coors Lights talking gibberish. Show the back of the card too. Big brain time, homie. Tokyo, Japan in the house. Alex was just there in Tokyo, Japan. We had some heavy hitters. That's what's cool about having a channel this big. I always laugh when I get hated on by like the local tow guys. But how powerful is this? You got heavy hitters, giants in Tokyo and all over the world that they want to come and visit LA just to visit me and see Alex and my dad and our trucks and our equipment and get a tour of our trucks and go out to lunch with us. That's pretty cool. So Alex returned the favor. When he was in Japan recently, he hit them up and he visited them and he used their rotator remote and they had him sign it. So Japan. Where was the job breakdown at the end of the last video? That's not in every video. Alex is horribly busy. I've asked him like 10 times for the past 10 videos and I haven't got a breakdown. He's been doing the podcast. He's always out on Flipper. So, you know, just cut him some slack. It's not like we're just there all day with doing nothing. But not every video will get a breakdown. There's time constraints as well. Name it Josh's Big Toe. Thank you, but no. That's what it says. I am going to look it up. How expensive are the policies? Astronomical. It's horrible, dude. For trucks now, it's like $2,500 a month for just a light duty. Something dumb. California only has, I believe, like 4 or 5 people that can issue tow truck policies. It's such a weird... In fact, I want someone on the industry side for the insurance on my podcast because it makes no sense, dude. It's through the roof. It's shutting a lot of people out of business, this insurance stuff. Shout out from NY. What's up, New York? Since Josh was a kid, he was towing. He used to hook anything in the way. I used to watch him as a kid. I don't know you, but that's also false. I didn't get into towing until like... Yes, please. Can I get another one? Sure. Do you have a Guinness? Do you have Guinness?
I have been on lights if you want to change it.
I'll take a whiskey again.
Whiskey? Whiskey?
On the rocks.
On the rocks.
You get some service here at the airport, bro. That's perks of being in the Aspire Lounge when you have the Amex Platinum card. Okay, back to the comments. Yeah, these comments are this thing's taking off, dude. Guys, I'm so sorry, but I am going to scroll all the way to the bottom and just start from scratch. So whoever left a comment like in the past couple of minutes, I didn't see it. I am now officially restarting from scratch and I'm not gonna be chatty Cathy. I tend to divulge and go off track, so. Sweet AM whiskey. I'm a whiskey guy. Morgan Freeman is behind. Oh, fuck, that's funny. I did not notice that. That doesn't look like him. That might be racist, actually. But that is funny. Because at first glance, I'm looking at it through my laptop and it's a little pixelated. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Your last name, Talk. Acosta Talk, Holtcast, OPG Show. Good suggestions, but will you be going to the tow truck driver memorial? Yes. So chat, I just got something in the comments right now from Edward Gonzalez. Since it's public info now, I guess I can say it. I started off this by saying there was a tow truck driver killed hooking up to a car. So his name was Ricardo Hernandez. And he was an FSP driver, which stands for Freeway Service Patrol. And it was a hit and run. Guy probably has a family. The guy's just doing his job, working night shift. This is the dangerous job. That's why in a couple of my videos you've seen when we're at night, CHP wants to wait till day to do a job because of drunk drivers. And nothing happens to you guys. I mean, if you guys are drunk driving and you kill someone, you get like a slap on the wrist. It's horrible. How many of you guys in the chat know now someone with like 3, 4, 5 DUIs? That's disgusting. But yeah, Edward Gonzalez, send me on Instagram if you follow me on Pepe's Towing or something. If there's a GoFundMe, some kind of link, I want to get with that. We got to support him. I'll share it and everything too. What's your daily driver? A 2000 Denali, 2020. It was actually my dad's, but when I had Karamia, my first daughter, he got a Tahoe, and I pretty much just took over the Denali. Talk about spoiled, right? You know, my haters are gonna love that fact. But a fun fact, since YouTube took off, I was able to buy myself an Aston Martin Vanquish. It's not my daily, but it's a fun weekend warrior. Enjoy the drink. I haven't even drank yet. You guys just reminded me. Now, normally I don't get it on the rocks. My preferred go-to is, like I said earlier, like a Macallan 12-year, something like that, or a Bowmore 15. And it's just straight up neat. No ice, nothing. You just put it in the glass and drink it. I know some whiskey heads like to, like, you know, put a couple drops of distilled water to bring out the flavor. I'm not really a snob like that. Are those Ray-Ban Meta glasses? They are. These are the Gen 1s. These are the Gen 1s. They're pretty cool. If you go like this, it turns the volume up. If I go like this, it turns it down. I can answer calls from here, listen to music. It's insane. I want to get the Gen 2s or the Ray-Ban displays, but they're sold out. Where are you headed? For the 18,000th time, I'm headed to the Tennessee Tow Show and the Tow Museum. I'm the guest of honor this weekend. Lifted is a name for your podcast? No. Lift off, no. Okay, Brody, are you like AI or a spam bot? Relax, buddy. Greetings from Greenville, NC. How did you get Jeffrey? I found Jeff. We were at a job site for a landfill for a giant excavator that was broken down, and he was in part of the rubble at the landfill. I just found it and decided, hey, this will be good in videos, and the feedback has been phenomenal. People love them. You should go to Missouri for a week and do a collab. Thanks, but I don't know how feasible that would be. I mean, I'm gonna meet Ron Pride anyways. I'll ask him. Maybe I'll give them a whole kit like people keep saying. You don't daily drive the Evo? Oh, hell no, I wish. I used to. I've had that Evo since high school. Well, 1 year out of high school. I'm 82 now, so 60 years. But jokes aside, the Evo, I spent a stupid ton of money on that car to like make it fast and furious. So it's got like 600 wheel horsepower wheel. It runs on E85, completely street illegal. It sounds like a beast, it looks like a beast, it's awesome, but it's not a daily driver. Are you in the Delta Lounge? It's actually the Aspire Lounge. This is American Airlines Terminal 4. But yes, if you guys want to see what it looks like, this is what VIP looks like at the airport. That bar is free. All this food right here is free. And I got my family all back there. I put them on live. I'm taking my kids with me. The wife and kids are all on board. Probably looking at me like, there goes dad now on his phone doing his YouTube thing. Crap, man, I let the comments catch up again. Okay, let's go. The sun just got in my face right now, guys. Bringing out the ugly in me. To Richard. Straight up is the way to go, isn't it? It's the best way to go. Jack and Coke and all that stuff. In fact, Jack Daniels is like the Coors Light of beer. Hold on. My kids are asking for I just got a text where's asking for the tablet. It's right here. Come here. You want to be on live? Come here, baby. Look it. Look it. Hey. Look it. Say hi. You're gonna go on an airplane for the first time. This is my first right here, Karamia. Here. Go tell Mama to turn it on and put Wi-Fi. Damn, you be drinking, huh?
No, that's literally my second one.
By the way, guys, I don't know if it's the alcohol. Hold on. Let me put on. There we go. Hey, you can't follow me here? What the heck? Uh-oh. Sorry. So sorry, guys. Anyways, I feel like a freak. I don't know if it's the alcohol, but I feel like a freaking weirdo walking around with No. Don't do that, baby. That does on YouTube. You don't know what that is, do you? But anyways, let's get back to the comments. Say hi to the guy in the back. I'm gonna stick to him. I had 11 Homes K20. Ooh, that's an old school guy right there talking about Homes. The OG record. Fly safe. What time does your flight touch down in Tennessee? Good question. I don't even know. I think I arrive in Tennessee like in their time, 7 o'clock. It's 9:41 my time right now. In fact, let me check. I'm over here talking my life away. American Express. Let me check my time. I touched down in Tennessee. So I depart at 10:57 a.m. It's 9:41. I got an hour and 15 till I depart. I touched down in Dallas, Texas. Anyone in Texas? Dallas, Texas at 3:55. 50-minute layover. And I arrive in Chattanooga, Tennessee at 7:53 p.m. And I know a lot of people think like I'm sponsored by Bailey's or I don't have any sponsors. Like everything I buy myself, the load cells, whatever. I don't do sponsors. I want to, I should for Hulk 2.0, but I'm finally gonna meet Susan and Thad Bailey this weekend at the tow show. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Hey, go with Mama. Fine, you wanna come in? My little girl's being the princess that she is. Get your butt over here. Show YouTube you're a crybaby. Go. Go, Mama. Go, Mama. Kids. My fat ass is looking at all the free food. Dude, bro. I'm gonna show you guys the bar here at the Centurion Lounge. Can I? Is that rude? Let me show you what it's like when you got an Amex Platinum card. Am I back, guys? I'm back? I'm back. Okay, to confirm I'm back, I'll wait a little bit more. Damn it, what's up with the sun, bro? Bro, this angle makes me look buff. Okay, I probably lost a ton of viewers that are gonna watch this after the fact, but I am back. I don't know what happened. I think they got mad because I was like live streaming, you know, the stuff there. That's my theory, because why else would it trip like that? All right, let's get back to the comments, guys. I am so sorry about that. I have no idea what happened. Right? This is how the airport treats platinum members with junk Wi-Fi. Telling you, man, might as well be in a third world country. God, I sound so spoiled and entitled. I'm not like that. I'm sorry. Enjoy your trip. It wasn't clear you're not allowed to have tour at the lounge. Oh! Oh, never mind. I can't show you. What an idiot. I was about to show you guys my new phone, but I'm streaming on my phone. Cut me some slack, guys. I'm just a tower. Alright. Let's check emails while I'm here. Damn it. You know one thing that's a personal pet peeve, and this is so dumb, but if you guys are in the office life, you might understand. I can't stand like when you email someone something, or let me rephrase it. I can't stand when someone emails you something, but at the same time calls you. And they say, hey, did you get my email? And as they say that, like, you know, your notification goes up that you got an email, like, dude, you just emailed me. Relax. Or I prefer emails. First of all, in my industry, there's a paper trail, right? So when we discuss impounds, stupid AI. So when we discuss impounds prices stuff, I like a paper trail. But I can't stand when someone, like, they blow me up and they call me for things that, hey, I got your email, so anyways, the answer is yes. Okay, you could have just replied yes. Is that a stupid pet peeve, or does anyone, you know, feel me? I am so first world, man. All right, here we go. Hello from Brazil. Brazil? Bro. Every time I hear the word Brazil or see Brazil, it reminds me of Fast and Furious when Vin Diesel's like, welcome to Brazil. And like everyone pulls out the guns. What is the cable replacement time frame for your business? Yeah? Never? Treat your equipment right, it'll last forever. You shouldn't have to replace chains and equipment. Dude, look at a lot of my straps and container links, if you guys see in the videos, they're so old and weathered. The container links are like losing their blue, the containers things are dirty. We always stay within the working load limits or under. There's no reason to ever really replace it. Now, granted, there's times that it's inevitable or accidents happen, but cable replacements, very, 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 very rare. Very rare. Oh, snaps. Kuwait? Mo, are you military? If so, that drink was for you, buddy. Competing Wi-Fi signals compete with each other. Yes, competing Wi-Fi signals compete with each other, but the perks of being a Centurion Lounge member is the best Wi-Fi. Is your dad going to Tennessee? Oh, hell no, dude. As big in the scene as my dad is, he hates traveling. He's the president of the Antisocial Social Club. He doesn't like the limelight as much as I do. Me, I love that stuff. I don't know why. Like this, talking to you guys, answering questions, being in a public setting, doing this. Like, I love all that stuff. Nice weather in Tennessee this week. Oh my God. I just looked that up barely and I was like, is it gonna be like snowed in? I just assume everything on the East Coast and Midwest is like the day after tomorrow where it's like a blizzard. But I looked it up and it's like high 70s, low 80s, like here. So I picked a good weekend to go. So Charlie House, what's a good spot to visit with the family? I'm gonna have some free time between all the stuff they got scheduled for me. You seem like you're a local. All right. You'll be up to see the unedited version of the videos. The girl behind him just put her hands in her drink. Oh, that's disgusting. Maybe she dropped something in there. L Cool Arrows donated $2. Psh, bro. If I had to pay for drink share, I would use that $2 for this, but thank you. I'll add it to the donation fund for the fallen toll brother. I've been watching since early 2020. Damn, that's a day one right there. Thank you very much, David Jones. Oh, Dewey Jones. Why is your name familiar? Did you used to comment on my earlier videos? I think you did. Today is a relaxing day for you. Enjoy your family. Try not to think of work. Oh, I'm off the grid work. I'm doing emails now at the same time, and I'm doing this live. But after this is done, it's just gonna be straight to the fun stuff. but I'm gonna make it fun. So I have this on a gimbal, right? So my phone, I got the mic on for good audio, and it's gonna be a fun job to like balance the work life and because I mean it's a tow show. I'm invited to be a guest of honor, so I gotta do meet and greets, but I can have my kid with me, so it's gonna be fun to balance that. They have the aquarium. They have an aquarium in Chattanooga. So while I'm out being a D-list celebrity, it'd be nice. The wife and kids go to the aquarium. I'll have to look that up. Hey, have you ever seen Spexputzer, a Russian heavy towing channel from Moscow? I have not. Do they have like rotators and stuff? Is it bad that I just assume that all their videos involves heavy amounts of vodka? In Russia, rotator rotates you. Why isn't the third axle used most of time, even in sketchy recoveries? The third axle used for what? What would it be used for? How would it help? Being in Cali, is it against the police? By the way, the third axle one, if you're talking about that, like on Hulk's, is in the front, Alex's is in the rear. He drops his like once he before he lifts up and goes down with the outriggers. Mine's dead weight for me. I don't really use it for anything. It's supposed to help when you tow. I don't tow, so it doesn't help me. Take family to the top of the mountain and go down into the cave. I had no idea Tennessee even had mountains. Chattanooga. That's pretty cool. I'll check that out. This is a good one. So Peter Campbell said, it's amazing how many other tow companies on stream or even TV don't control the catch. You guys are so pro. To me, that's basic. That's like, it's just, you're supposed to do that, right? But it's not the normal everywhere else. A lot of people don't. I don't know why. I get on Instagram, you guys flooded me with like videos of cranes. I just got one yesterday of a crane trying to do an upright of this forklift thing. So when they ship big forklifts, they're like on wood and they're laying down. And we get their calls all the time. You just gotta upright them, right? So they can disassemble them. Sounds easy on paper, but they're a little tricky. And I seen this crane trying to do it and it was like uprighting it. But cranes have a single lift point, right? They don't have multiple winches like the rotators do. So it uprighted, and once it gets to a certain point, it's gonna slide, and like it fell back down, it was ugly. I guess that Alex on Instagram posted a lot of reposts and stuff like that, where people will upright something, and as a casualty comes over, it goes like this. And it'll like go the other way and slam, mess up the frame and the body. It's very ugly. I don't know why a lot of people don't focus on the catch as much as the lift. It's just as important, if not more important, because on some of the videos I've been sent, it goes back into your truck. Or like you see those videos where like flatbed people will recover a car and once it goes upright, it goes away from you. Your dad, wise man, good dad. Oh, he's very wise. I call him Rain Man. Is that mean? But like I mean that in a good way. The Tennessee Aquarium in Chattanooga is nice. Okay, that's the third time it's been suggested. Guys, I will be telling the wife and kids, visit the aquarium. That sounds awesome. My daughter loves that stuff. One of her first movies, I say grew up on, but she's 3 years old right now, that she like used to play on repeat. And if you guys have kids, you know what I'm talking about. When they like a movie, they can watch that movie 10 times in a row. I'm not exaggerating. Same day, by the way. Finding Nemo was one of her favorites. So she will love that. You've been slamming on Coors Light lately, but I never heard your beer of choice. Bro, there's really someone in the chat named Coors Light 2025. Please tell me you just created that for this. I don't know if you're a fan of me or not, but I just posted a job. Did it freeze again? No, it didn't. Oh, what an idiot. So, anyways, I just posted a job, my most recent job. Well, no, the job before my most recent job on Saturday was a split trailer carrying Coors Light. Split in the most crazy way, tore off the wall, and Coors Light was all over the freeway, kegs and beer. And in that video, I said, Coors Light smells like pee-pee, and it's piss beer. And I got a lot of flack in the comments. So that's why I started the live off with me drinking a Coors Light, you know, to show all the haters, dude, I'll drink it. I don't prefer it, but my beer of choice. So there's a company called, let me make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Oh, what are you doing here, little girl? What are you doing here, little girl? Keep going, mama. Mama sent you, huh? Tell dad I get off his phone. So there's this, hey, so there's this company called Flying Dog, and they make an absolute, yeah, we're gonna go on the airplane fast. There's a company called Flying Dog, and they make the best IPAs. I don't know if I could say, can I cuss on chat? Can I cuss on live? So one of the new ones is called Raging Bitch. And they're like double, triple IPA. So if you're not into the IPA world, I mean, it's not for everyone. It's not like an arrogant bastard. I mean, there's some good ones. They got some really good ones. But I prefer IPAs, like double IPAs like that. Just a couple will get you super pretty buzzed, but my go-to is always just whiskey neat. Like a Macallan 12-year, a Bowmore. I've been into Bowmore lately. They have an Aston Martin version. It's like 25 years. All right, let's go back to the chat. I've seen you do a lot of jobs. Is there a type of job you wouldn't do? Great question. And we take on anything, but the jobs now, see, my dad got us to the point where, and when he was starting out, he had to take every job he could to survive, right? And grow the company. Now we're huge. Not even bragging, it's just a fact, right? We're big. So we can afford to not take the jobs just for money. So I'll tell you an example. We get a lot of jobs from brokers like, hey, I got a customer and they got a container shipping into, people are buying containers now, like 20 footers, and they put them in backyards and houses, and they trick them out, like, you know, extra rooms or offices. Technically, those ones I shy away from, container jobs, because the broker expects, oh, you just need a landau just to winch it up and drop it. But no, a lot of times these containers are going in spots. I'm like, wait, you want it this way, but it's on the bed this way? How can you do that? It's a mess. So we always have to send a rotator with the landau, and a lot of these go to residential areas. So I just now got to the point where I just turn jobs like that down. Other than that, there's not much I would turn down. Hey, is Joe going? No. Joe's working. In fact, he's working Friday night when I would usually be working with him. So Jojo, this one's for you, Jojo. I act like that's even strong. I'm so fake, guys. Do you think you can handle working in Canada as a tow truck operator in northern Canada in winter, -35 and lots of snow? Excellent question. I'm not a fan of those channels up in Canada and all that because it's all fake drama. I'm telling you, it's fake drama. Alex and I have had calls way harder than, you know, most people will ever dare to dream of getting. And we do it while making jokes and laughing and on those shows. But it's not the tow companies, it's the networks, right? They add the drama. With that said, the snow alone in that weather adds such a difficulty degree, like a factor. It's insane. I don't know how they do it. I don't think I would be able to do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a cold guy. I do prefer the heat, but snowing a -35, that takes a breed of man that I don't know if I could tap into to be that kind of man. That's insane. I mean, negative anything, and then you're towing, and then on top of that, doing recovery. So those container links that I have, imagine trying to put, you know, take off the little tiny 10 millimeter nut that's this big in -35-degree weather when it's snowing, putting the straps in, they're probably broken, frozen. That's crazy. So the shows themselves, I think, are over dramatized, but those companies, all you guys out there that work in the snow and that weather, the last of this is for you. I need a refill. That's why I don't like ice. That's why I like neat. Then you get the water afterwards and the ice. What should I get next, guys? Quick. He's coming. Before I answer any comments, what should I get next? I'm gonna let you guys decide. Watch my dad go on. Get a milk. I heard Ron Pratt is going to the Tennessee Toast Show. Yes, you probably heard from me. He's gonna go, and he's also a guest of honor like me. We're being sponsored by Toe Times, so shout out to Carol if you're watching this. She's gonna be there, and she's organizing this cool event for us to go and spread awareness to the Toe Museum. Damn, the staff just walked by me. They don't even notice my empty cup and offer me a refill. Bro, I swear I'm Brad Pitt sometimes, the way I'm acting. Ridiculous. Ooh, a shot of Don Julio? Nah. I get too violent when I drink tequila. Whiskey tasting in Chattanooga. That's a damn good suggestion. Who said that? Francis Oxidine? Ochendini? Don't know how to pronounce your last name. I'm so sorry, but that's a great suggestion. I'm drinking a VMC. Oh, damn. Alex S. You're a Canelo fan, aren't you? My girl loves Canelo and those drinks too. I'm a huge Canelo fan as well. So if you guys know what we're talking about, Canelo, the boxer, freaking made $100 million on his last fight alone. I think more because I think he rigged it. There's no way he lost. The other guy was a great fighter, yes. But there's no way Canelo was that bad. But anyways, I'm besides the point. He's got a mixed drink in a tall can that's a tequila. It's very, very good. Very good. Shout out Don Julio. What's up from Texas? What was your most interesting toe that fell to lounge? Yes, it is. Hi, Alex. Love your videos. Thank you, but this is not Alex. I don't have that super cool mustache like Alex does. And my guns are like this, while Alex is like this. Damn, that fool's buff, huh? He's strong. Damn, no one's suggesting what I drink. Guys, I'm gonna leave the chat running, but I'm gonna take a quick pee-pee break and get another drink. What should I drink? Quick. What do I drink? A beer? Another whiskey? Mixed milk and apple and orange juice? You're a crazy person for that one. Drink water? Bro, you guys suck. Get a Bud Light? Oh, you guys are hilarious. Have a beer? Okay. Corona? Ooh, I'll take a Corona. I tried a moonshine in Tennessee and they were flavored. Oh, moonshine. Like 151? Okay, guys, I'm gonna get a Corona. So do you guys have a Corona?
No. Only Coors Light, Miller Light. That's it.
Ooh, only Coors or Miller? Okay. Okay. He told me what selections they have and then just walked away. So they only have Coors Light and Miller Light for the beer. Let me show you what the bar Oh, what an idiot. Hold on. God, I'm so. I'm gonna go tinkle because I have to go pee pee, and I'm gonna get another Coors Light. So you guys think of your best comments to ask me because you only have like 10 more minutes with me. Try to think of something cool. I'll be back. I'll be back. Can I get a Coors Light? Thank you so much. Well, someone's in the restroom. So they only have one restroom in the VIP lounge. But the beer and alcohol is free, so and they have a huge breakfast like buffet for free and food. So anyways, dude, what's up with the sound? Who keeps saying can't handle your booze? Bro, I'll drink you under the table, but everyone has to pee. Who brags about not having to pee when they drink? That's weird. Josh, never flown, has to get smashed again on a plane. Oh, I've flown tons of times. Here's a little fun fact for you guys right now that I'll reveal. Because this guy said I've never flown, so I have to get smashed. I love whiskey. So at night when I get home and like it's a busy day and I'm like, damn, dude, it's too, I got the video coming out soon. I need thumbnails. I need this and like that. I usually have like a couple of these with like whiskey to get in the mood and operate the juices in here so I can smash this stuff out. So I can handle my own, but thank you. Sound is good again. Did I take that Coors Light from the recovery? Yes, this came straight out the Swift video and straight to the airport. Why buy Colors Light at LAX when you have pallets of them at the yard? Because those are in cans and disgusting and warm, and this is free and cold. And like I just mentioned to the chat, they only have 2 beers here at the bar. It's either Miller or Coors Light. That's it. They got a lot of hard alcohol and like drinks I see, but they only have 2 beer choices. Weird. Nothing else. When you pee, it just means you can drink more. Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, guys, this has been horribly fun, but please stay tuned, be subscribed, spread the word. I am going to be landing in Tennessee. What's the time difference from LA to Tennessee? 2 hours? It's gonna be close to 8 p.m. their time over there. So once I touch down tonight, I won't even touch this. You guys won't have a video for Saturday. I do a video every Saturday like clockwork, but it's not going to be one this Saturday. For obvious reasons, I'll be at the tow show and tow times and all that, and the tow museum. But please subscribe because I'm going to be trying to going live as much as possible at the tow show when I meet Ron Pratt, the famous Ron Pratt, with 10 million billion subscribers. And I don't know who else is going to be there. I don't think Casey Liddell is going to be there. All the different tow vendors, all the tow trucks. If I see an M100, I'm going to go to the Miller factory. So please subscribe, stay tuned for all of that. Wish me safe travels with the family. I am out of here. Peace.